Captain's log, stardate 47988. The Borg, our most lethal enemy, have begun an invasion of the Federation. God damn it, Danielle! Why can't I see your hand?
I'm sorry!
Captain's log, stardate 47988. The Borg, our most lethal enemy, have begun an invasion of the Federation. And I'm afraid this time— God damn it, Danielle! I'm not supposed to see your hand!
I'm sorry!
Alright, let's get started with our first game of the week, and that is Uncle David versus Justin. Now, Uncle David was riding a 2-game losing streak coming into this week. However, much like when the Cerritos got saved by the Titan— It's the Titan! He is going to bounce back and be better than ever, beating Justin this week. Uncle David beats Justin this week 133 to 117, meaning that Justin will fall to 6-6-1, and Uncle David will rise to 7-6. Our next game this week is Sean versus Caitlyn. Now, Sean having a bit of a rough patch lately. But he's going to take this week, beating Caitlyn 128 to 108. Sean will now rise to 8-5, and Caitlyn will fall to 3-10. Next up, it's William versus Alexa. Now, Alexa has not had a good season this year. If I could visualize her season with 2 scenes, it would be these. She's gonna be so pissed when she sees this. Her favorite ship and her favorite character. William beats Alexa 155 to 127, meaning that William will rise to 9-4 and Alexa will fall to 2-11. Next up, it was the battle for the 7th spot. It was Kelly versus David. Now, Kelly is actually going to take this one, as David's 1-game winning streak is just a glitch in the anomaly. Kelly was seen saying this to David.
Time's up.
Kelly beats David 161 to 104, meaning now that Kelly will rise to 6-7 and David will fall to 5-8. Our last game of the week. The rematch between Chris and Kyle. And surprise, surprise, Kyle was hungry for revenge, and he's not going to get it this week. Chris beats Kyle 170 to 166. Chris will now rise to 7-5-1, and Kyle will fall to 11-2. We reached out to Kyle for comment, and this is what he said to us.
No! No!
Spectacular. Now, before we go ahead and look at week 14, let's have a word from our sponsors. Wives. Are you a man-child who likes to buy expensive toys like, I don't know, a Bluetooth speaker that's a replica of the Enterprise D from Star Trek The Next Generation? Do you always wonder why you don't have money, but you always, for some reason, have so many Funko Pops? Then I suggest getting a wife. A wife is going to dry up all sources of income available so you can no longer buy those dumb, stupid toys you love so much. Wives! It's like bankruptcy, but less fun. Now let's go ahead and look at the last game of the regular season, week 14. Starting out, we have a match that probably is not going to matter in the long run. We have the 2-11 Alexa versus the 5-8 David. Not the Levitt siblings here. Good luck. Next up, it's the 11-2. Chris beat him again. Chris beat him again. Sorry. Next up, it's the 11-2 Kyle versus the 3-10 Caitlyn. No matter what happens, Kyle has the bye week. Next up, this one should be a barn burner. It's the 7-6 Uncle David versus the 8-5 Sean. Good luck to you both. Next up, it's husband versus wife, the rematch. It's the 6-1 Justin versus the 6-7 Kelly. Good luck to both of you. And the last match of the week will be the 7-5-1 Chris, hot off a win of defeating Kyle for the second time this season, versus the 9-4 William. Good luck, gentlemen. Alright, so, as I mentioned, week 14 is the last week for regular season. So this will be the last time I have to say this. These are your bye week teams. These are the teams that will not be playing. Also, final standings for the playoff projections as of week 13. There is a chance that these could change. It's highly unlikely, but weirder shit has happened. So make sure you set your lineups, make sure you check free agency for all available players, and make sure that you have fun. Live long and prosper. Kyle lost. Oh, man. I'll see you next week. Anybody start watching the new Beatles documentary? I finished the part 1. Honestly, it's fun because I am nowhere near Beatles caliber, but I like to think of myself as a creative, someone who likes to put things out there, even if it's just for his fantasy football league right now. Things might be I might do some stuff after the league is over. I haven't decided yet. Hope you'll come with me on that journey if I do. But, I mean, watching those legends just sit there and take songs that are so iconic, so ingrained in my brain, and retooling them and reworking them and like changing them as they go along and feeling uncertainty is kind of reassuring. Because I'm the type where it's like, if it's not in my head and it's not automatically like perfect, I hate it. I fucking hate it. But seeing them, all that they achieved, seeing them struggle with that, it's honestly nice from a creator perspective, because no matter who you are, no matter how great you are, you live with that insecurity. You live with this idea that it always could have been better. Even though the world loves what you put out there, there's always this nagging in your head that it could have been better, could have been better, could have been better. Seeing them do that, it makes me feel better about my own creative process, you know? Maybe if any of the rest of you do anything like creative, you feel the same way. And you want to be reassured that what you're putting out there is good and that even the greats go through this, watch the Get Back documentary on Disney+. Obla-dee, obla-do, life goes on. Ah! La, 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 life goes on.